Uncalled for.
By the way, we are
Wow.
Deixa Samsung yangu dende.
Come on, you don't try this.
uncalled for. What up, amazing people? Welcome to another episode of Hobby Vibes Podcast. It's your boy, Cobbs, aka Manga Geoffrey, aka Cobbs. Leo niko na wasee kama kawaida wajiintroduce.
Karibuni sana guys, me don't try this. Karibuni sana.
Oh, hi guys, Nancy here. Welcome to Hobby Vibes Podcast.
Nancy here. You
Yes, Nancy here.
Hello guys, it's Irungu Brand here.
Hello guys. Hello guys.
Hello guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Wait, what?
Wow, sawa. Hiyo acha tu slide. And how's your week been, my guys? Mkugeni imekuaje?
Chaotic.
Hectic man. Mimi wiki yangu hataisha bado. Ila kwa wiki yangu inaisha kesho. Maybe Nancy.
Yangu imekuwa fantastic. A lot of positive vibes. A lot of love. Of course, wasange disappointment kidogo, but such is life.
Such is life.
What is love?
Bra yako imekuwa fiti tu.
Yangu awesome.
Yangu
complain.
yangu imekuwa fiti kama kawa, kama dawa.
Mimi nataka kama BN, manzi nikuwa happy. Nataka pia nyinyi mkuwe happy.
Naombe your happiness.
Naombe
Your
your
happiness na you utaona feel.
Pia
Naombe your
mkwe hiyo feeling. Mimi wiki yangu imekuwa fiti. Success to I teach two schools. The first school in Peter. Nikashinda sasa inaenda county level.
Nice one.
Yeah. So wiki imekuwa up and down. The other school it proceed na 9 items. Wase.
Ukitafute film director.
Bana.
Yeah.
Weka link kwa bio.
Film and theater. Alafu tena wiki yangu imekuwa busy. Sijalala siku mbili saa 24 hours bana sijadoze.
That's adulting. Yeah, also. That's adulting.
Yeah,
I think pia unapata come terms na loss of sleep. Part of adulting.
Adulting is a scam.
It ain't fun.
It's a scam.
Kuna jamaa alikuwa na video yake.
A big one.
TikTok definitely. Alikuwa anasema ati na miss kwa mdogo. Ile time ati alikuwa anakuja na kujenga bao unwe kitabu. Atisema alikuwa mkubwa, akutana na kolege the same person anamwambia, "Si tunaona baadaye."
Kuna video fulani nimeona ati ni mkale anasema ati when I was young nilikuwa napewa pesa ya bure. Kuja uchukue pesa ya pensi. Chukua pesa ya raba and thou. Lakini sasa hivi the same uncle. Kwa barabara. Alimiana home. Ati thou.
Apparently mimi kuna pesa hizo pesa, alafu nilikuwa natembea na mzee sana. So mzee anachukua ndo anakaa nayo. Alafu kenda kumdai na kumwambia, "So ulikula breakfast kwangu." Sisi nikubaya pay.
My mom alikuwa nini? Mama kwanza unakumbuka ile pesa yangu? Unafikiri school fees yako nilipa na nini?
Zaidi parents tafadhali msikuwe. Okay. Upcoming parents msikuwe
Yes.
hivyo. Ukipewa pesa tafadhali kutoa madeni ba.
Upcoming okay.
Wengine si parents but kuna watu walianza game.
Nani tena?
Kuna watu walianza game 1 nil.
Yeah.
Wewe ndio karibu mnagonga na nisema msijifanye hapa ati ati.
Lakini best kuongelea do kuna story fulani nimesikia leo.
Up 19.
Yeah, with 11 years of experience.
No, we're still 19. Kuna story nimesikia leo ya do. So apparently ni msee tu alikuwa anipea. Sijui kama nani. Bima. Nikitoka job leo. Sasa si tulikuwa tunapita pale Sunodoro isa kwa niko hii nitonga footbridge. Siku na kuna wale wase wamekaa hapo. Wale disabled wale like wanachanga coins nini. Sasa simsali kwa mbele yetu akapita akaacha kusangapi punch. kwa nini ya umsi like tukiona ameweka punch. Sasa niko tunaangalia na si wote wase tunapanda tu tumeona. Umsi alichukua hiyo punch ni mse like miguu zake ziko ni disabled, acha tuseme disabled for lack of a better word. Sasa akaichukua mbio akaificha ndio mse asichukue juu kwa cup. So mse tumetoka naye, kuna mse tulikuwa tunatembea naye main court tukipanda naye stairs. So mse anasema aje, mbona mnashtuka mkiona mse anapeana do? Wewe ushaipeana do? Nikamwambia ushaipeana do tena kwa wase wanakuanga si like kama taona venye umejaa these people wanakuja. So apparently tukipeana do siona kuna I think some expose ishaitoka ikisema ikionyesha venye
they're being used.
They're being used sijui ni sana
It's all a big business.
So apparently kuna expose ilitoka alafu like say ilikuwa reveal because ni madere walikuwa wamebeba wasi walikuwa wanaongea hiyo story. Unajua venye ma expose kama zile stories zinakuwa. So hiyo do ukipeana hata kama ni hiyo coin like umepeana mbao ni at hizo do zinatumika ni kama mtu ana collect, there is someone who collects your fortune through your money. Through hiyo do unapeana hiyo mbao.
Unakuibia nyota.
Kitu kama hiyo unakuibia nyota. So like ukipeana coin yako the moment unapeana hiyo 20 unapatanga like wewe si like sema unafanya job like every time you have money ukai na do.
Shit.
Like unapatanga hivi do.
Mzee, just give me your own perspective.
Sound effects. Mtafutie tu sound effects.
So apparently kila mtu say like these people si wanava kama beggars, kuna wanachukuliwa at the end of the day wanapelekwa tu some place wanakula vizuri wana dose fiti. Morning same routine wanavaa hizo manguo nini wana drop your towel very early in the morning.
Kwa 95 pia.
Okay.
Unaona sasa ile kitu. Ama jamaa ni baga nyota. Sema mimi nyota ya 500, right? Kwa unataka kwa busy nyota.
Sasa hiyo do like
una build up yako.
Na kwa nini?
Endo ujui.
So
sio kwa nini ya nini?
Umsali ya story mpaka nimekuja nikimini nikasema ai
Unya anakujenga kwa mimi venye yako na
Kwa
pesa.
nyota ina gari.
Ulibonya nyota tunapeana.
Unapenda nyota ya mbao.
Unataka kuibia nyota.
Unapenda nyota ya mbao.
Hiyo na hapo mimi sijui but inakaa perfect.
But si perfect though.
Kwa nini Elon Musk?
Unasikia ile story ya mlikuwa unapatia msee kitabu mkiwa tuseme primary mostly ushago. Unapewa msee kitabu alafu ina happen that anaenda home anafanya assignment, right? Ukirudi kesho class msee utashika kitu. We've done such stories.
What social is this?
Nishaisikia story.
unapiga nyota ya masomo.
Ile mdomo kwa danda ile serious.
Nimesikia.
Si jokes.
Kama ni mjinga.
Ana what explain this kwa jamaa kama Reva cheese.
Ati how do you explain this?
Yeye ni kuongo. Kuongo watch Blood Sisters.
I think ni mpaka uone.
Later.
First ni mpaka aone ndo ataamini.
Ndio jamaa ndio kijana na akini amini.
Sasa.
Ukiona utaamini.
Hakuna.
Ulisikia nini?
Mimi nilisikia ni
Wewe ni danda tu. Bado kuna kitu anakifikiria.
Ndio muingie hivi.
What is meant for you will always be yours.
No one can take it.
Yeah, no one can take it.
Okay, apparently even
What does that
mean?
mean? Ama what are you trying to say? What does that mean?
Okay, let's just say eventually hata ikikutoka bado inakurudia because ni yako.
Yako is kama ni yako, I don't think there's no opportunity for you to
explain this. But sawa, mimi nilisikia ni ile ati mada mchawi anakuja anachukua mchanga mko umesimamia sio anafanya nao nini. Hiyo sijui kali kweli.
No.
Anakuwa naye sijasikia.
Anaiba shadow.
But
No watch Blood Sisters.
yeye nimesikia tu sasa nimeona. Yeye
Anaiba
nimesikia.
shadow.
Ama shida.
Haya manager. But maybe ni kuonyesha waganga pia kwa wazao si hivi.
But anyway, on a serious note,
Yes.
kuna aspects of I think it's ongelea kitu kuhusu wisdom and its succession. Unapata wisdom from God pass through a line of individuals before you get the common person, so that if that line was broken, then this information will be missing, will be misused. Just like it to even a small tool under the wrong hands can be turned into a weapon. Exactly. So if this information reaches the wrong person, it can be used as a weapon to to harm someone. But ukiangalia, for example, this book, the Holy Book, or they call it the Holy Book of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says God's knowledge and God's power was given to man through a line of succession. Even in Christianity, in the Old Testament, not everyone was allowed in there to see the altar.
That's true.
That was the
That's
reason. But in the New Testament, you see people can.
But kuna ile part ya Jacob na Esau kupigana nyota.
You see that can also happen.
Kwani umeibiwa nyota?
Si mimi mwenyewe.
But anyway,
Yes,
I'm not that certain, but what I know is that if any information or power from God gets into the wrong hands, that can be used as weapon. That's why I think it's from Frost. I think ushaisha nini kwangu that's why unapata kuna witches, magicians, wizards, because they got this information through the wrong channel, so they use it to their advantage, because they know the common person has no awareness. So she's kusema ati a magician doesn't trick you. A magician helps you trick yourself, because they know haujui, so anakusaidia
kujitrick.
Magician struggle stuff. Ushingile game tunataka hivi tangaje patapotea.
Exactly, yeah.
You stand a chance to win that game. If your eyes are closed, you have a 50% chance of winning that game.
Than when your eyes are open.
When your eyes are open, you stand 50% chance of kupata your game.
Either way, it's a scam.
Okay, as the point is, like your game unaweza win in two ways. Na ukifunga macho usikubali kucheza na wewe. Either ufunga macho ama you walk away. That's how you win that game.
Kwa ukifunga macho.
Like ukifunga macho, like uko macho yako iko open, that huyo jamaa anafanya game na kudeceive. But ukifunga macho haiwezi kudeceive. So you can trust your instincts and you can win the game.
Mbona mnaambianga mfunge macho mkiomba? Okay, mbona? Why did it originate there?
See, it's your respect. Between the keys.
Okay, more than you. Why do you close your eyes whenever you're meditating?
Concentration.
Thank you. That's why whenever you close your eyes, your mind realizes it. It notices it. So it's like you're telling your mind just calm down. And that's why whenever someone is trying to tell you to picture something, do they tell you when your eyes are open? They tell you close your eyes and think of something. Why?
So basically, you're sleeping. So you close your eyes to sleep.
Yes.
So
Why is it that you
sleeping
can
is
access the subconscious mind when you are asleep, not see when you're awake? You have to be super
Tunasha
powerful.
kiza.
Oh my God, you have to be super powerful to make access of
Yeah.
watu wengine hapa tulikuwa bado tu venye wako.
Yeah, so it's
And we think
sleeping is
I think I can access my unconscious mind when I'm awake.
you think
you don't know.
you don't know.
I think I can.
Because
I think
or what happens? What happens?
What
Ila unataka kucontroversy. Mnabai ndio game yake ro safi.
Acha tu nimuulize swali moja. How many times do you remember the dreams, the things that you do in your subconscious mind? Ukilala uamke hivi, unaweza niambia vitu ngapi umeota nazo?
When I wake up,
Yes.
I forget what I was dreaming.
Immediately.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. Alafu, there's a difference between a fantasy and intuition.
You know why I'm telling you I can also access my subconscious mind? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
subconscious mind.
subconscious. Oh,
Subconscious.
I know. Nimechanganyika.
with your eyes open.
Yes.
With your eyes open?
Not exactly with my eyes open, but I can access it. I've dreamt about waking up after sleeping. Immediately. Yeah. No.
Okay,
Like,
spot
you
the
go to
question.
sleep.
You go to
Yeah.
sleep.
What do you dream about? inakuanga tu something random, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know how you got there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But my dream starts from me waking up immediately I've slept.
Sindio.
But
So literally,
literally,
jamaa anasema
Like
No, you're not. You
Wait,
you know-
I'm getting his
you
point.
know how people sleepwalk?
yeah.
Yeah, but without me waking up.
Without you doing the walking.
Like
Uh-huh.
I go to sleep,
Uh-huh.
then my soul walks. Like assume. I don't believe in souls, but
Yeah.
assume. I just wake up and start.
we were so
the day
good.
from.
But
when the soul comes out from body, don't get it.
Mm.
Is it what's the name of that nini?
Yeah.
Where your soul comes out of your body.
Come.
Is it?
Where's it? It's not a call. Okay.
Let me tell you
No,
another thing.
I
One, I have
I remember that name.
I
People
experience
hapo.
sleep paralysis sometimes.
I also do.
Like you wake up,
Mm.
but you cannot control your body.
Body.
Yeah.
That's
I-
where.
I-
That's where
I wake up in the morning like this, but I cannot wake up my.
What happens?
Yes,
What happens?
I try, like I literally try kufanya hivi, but I cannot do anything. I just can't.
Sleep paralysis.
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 Msaidie maji.
Sleep paralysis.
What do you get experience? When mean chokora?
So you are awake,
It's
you are
like
awake, but you cannot move any
Your
part of
conscious
your body.
mind, your conscious mind is aware, but your soul isn't.
Yeah.
As
So you cannot
reality
move
of
your body.
So you can't
Like
walk
you
without
try
your
to move your hand.
Oh, kavago shit.
Unafeel ukifanya hivi, but you're not doing anything.
Ukilala, umelala hivi,
I
but
get, I think
You
shy
can feel
once,
everything,
but see,
but you can't wake
see
up.
fatigue, you know what I mean?
Not fatigue.
You guys
Literally,
you
maybe
guys
your
just-
mind and your body has
you-
cooperated.
actually,
Like
you-
literally umeamka, but you're trying to get up, but you really
It's
unataka
called
kukata.
sleep paralysis.
paralysis.
Whereby you are awake,
Ah,
but you
you-
cannot control your body.
Okay, hii majamaa you just need to get a good bed, eat well na mlipe madeni.
Unajua bedi yangu vile inakaa?
You guys will sleep.
Unajua bedi yangu vile
Fuko na
inakaa?
sleep paralysis.
Fatigue.
What are those?
Sasa kwanza anasema nini?
But
Kuna
see,
vizuri na
Unaona
ulala.
tena nalalia mattress kaya yako yenyewe.
Well,
unapaswa
at
kupumzika.
least hiyo kuna paralysis.
back to the point.
Let us enlighten our friend.
Si nini? So wanasemanga the mind doesn't sleep ama.
Yeah.
Unaona wanasemanga like msi hata kama umelala uko aware like unaweza mind unaweza sikia whatever people are talking about around you. No
But that
umelala.
is not sleep
Bro,
paralysis.
wewe ni uongo. Let me give you.
Because
You
you
are
are
aware.
aware.
No,
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
Unaweza kuwa umelala but
Sikia,
unasikia sounds.
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a difference between your mind and your brain. The mind and the brain is not one and the same thing.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. So, your brain never sleeps, but your mind sleeps.
Does.
Sasa wewe usema ati wewe.
Sasa like
Wacha uongo.
how do you explain this?
It's
Umajamaa
the
kama
other way
madeni.
around.
The brain is the organ. The mind is the thought. The brain is the organ.
The you.
The you.
That's how
Subconscious?
Subconscious mind. You need subconscious brain. Yeah. Sleep paralysis.
Think my guy.
hebu sema parallelogram.
Okay, when you experience it, ndio unajua hii sio kama yenye unasema mwana.
So how do you
The
explain?
difference between hiyo unajua you are aware to, but you don't want to do anything. You're comfortable.
You guys are just
But
lazy.
this one, you want to wake up,
Yes.
but it's like you are locked.
You guys,
Can I give you
is
a
that your
second?
comfort zone or you're just lazy? That was from
Yeah,
Sparta.
call it
What do you mean
your
you're
hands.
I thought it was from Sparta.
You're trying to wake up, but your body can't move. You cannot move your body.
I think it's more of
Sparta,
a
can I give you an example?
Yeah, no one knows exactly what causes sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
It is linked to sleep disorders and certain mental health conditions.
You guys did
Ngoja, hey,
tulia.
What the fuck?
tulia. Agole mzee, acha niongee. Acha niongee.
Alafu ukiongea, habari zenu?
Habari zenu? No points.
Sina maoni.
Uko na mbaya bilo.
Let me link it to the spiritual.
Umemaliza hiyo nini?
Yes, but I wanted to give you an assignment. Do you take naps?
Hapana.
Yeah.
I believe I asked
Naps
Sparta.
unachukua na job.
I do. Nikiwa kwa job sometimes you job. Those stuff.
I need
Ni
to-
jokes.
So, ukitake Whenever you feel like taking a nap, Smarter, whenever you feel like taking a nap, hold something. Hold something.
Anything.
Preferably something round, a ball or something.
Round.
And plastic.
Ikiwa job niko na only 2 balls. Nataka ni hold ball again.
Quite specific.
Like okay, get
On the
some
ball.
get something plastic. A pen.
Oh, plastic.
Yes.
Ile stuff.
Yeah, tell me, so me. Another reason why this
Yeah, that's go on bwana.
Kumalizia on the ball.
Hajamaliza point.
all the power.
Finya hivi.
Yeah.
See, okay, yeah.
What would you
period
think in
is
your
up.
hand?
But asishinde akifinya, just hold it and then have your nap. Actually, before you sleep, have a pen and a paper beside you. So, hold a ball. Hold a ball.
Niko na ball with there.
Yeah, the plastic one. And then
immediately,
immediately wake up. Don't talk to anyone. Don't do anything. Just write whatever it is that comes in your mind. So, yes, just go do that. Utaniambia. Continue.
Another reason why this
Mantra.
belief is held on cultural
Mantra.
is that during sleep
Sleep
paralysis episodes, some individuals experience vivid and terrifying hallucinations. These hallucinations, such as the sensation of a malevolent presence in the room, may lead to some belief that are encountering evil spirits.
Yes.
Wait, evil spirits? These days, yeah. Society like Nigeria believes that sleep paralysis are caused by evil spirits or spiritual attacks against persons are widely spread and frequently reinforced by books, movies, art, oral narration, prayers, rituals, and other religious performances. That's a link. That's in Nigeria. In Denmark, unlike in Egypt, there are no elaborate supernatural beliefs about sleep paralysis. The experience is often interpreted as an old philosophical event with overall shorter sleep paralysis episodes and few people fearing that they will die from it. Italy, journals,
Kenya, tuseme Kenya.
Ungesoma tu ya Egyptians pekee.
Yes, matters because aliona
Kenya nyinyi wa majamaa
mlipe madeni.
Hapana, si madeni. Make peace.
Nipi yako ni gani?
Mimi naona niko na deni ya mwingine.
Wewe okay. So mwanzo kwa password kwa nini?
Make peace bana with your ancestors. Mwageni mazi.
Peace.
Yeye mwaganga.
Maziwa.
Na
Sisi
I have another question, yeah?
Ask.
Nani hapa ameshaiota akapata kinonda kwa usingizi?
Hapana?
Pardon? Ukiweka hapo unaipata like you have it in real life.
Kidonda.
Anything.
Kwani you guys
Like you get it kwa ndoto but ukiamka unaipata in real life.
Ndio baki.
Mimi nishaiota ya dom nikaamka sikuipata.
I will pray to my ancestors. This dream yako actually the fact that naikumbuka hii ilikuuma.
Kumsa kuna grudge na ancestors.
I have money, alafu reality checks. I got nothing.
Oje amka siku anafuta do.
Yeah, gonna
Ngoja. Sasa mko explain yeye, alafu explain akabaki. I'm really interested.
Na hiyo do inafanya like umewacha kwa na hadi umeplan utabai nini utafanya nini. Unamka asubuhi mse unakumbuka hizo plans lakini do hauna.
Haiko.
This you will explain as maybe ni find an analogy behind it, but
me also happening in real life whereby niko na dosi ndio. Nimeplan acha nini ni bai. Naenda na buy shirt na buy t-shirt. Kifika jioni kiangalia mpesa balance ayada. Shanga simply buy kitu na hii pesa na nikaagri ni buy hii na hii. Ido ingine ni wapi?
Hiyo ndio tulimwasha ya nyota hiyo pesa nini.
No.
Fortune.
Ukifuatilia budget yako haujafuata to the budget. Umeona?
Yeah.
Na vitu zenye
miscellaneous zilitokea.
Miscellaneous.
ulipata
Overpayments,
mbaya hapo ama
yeah.
umepemba nini ama ulijipata umebai kitu fulani ulikuwa umepewa maybe 1500 ukajipata umebai na 2k.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but sasa ulijifanya offhead. Umeget zile
Yeah.
ngoma.
Expectations.
Something that we be over watch.
I actually learned this week that
Budget,
money is a spirit that you can attract.
Yeah.
Yes. So learn, go do your research and then mwende sijui kama mtatafuta IV Africa muulize. Oya. Ati hiyo spirit ulisema iko kama ni mtu anipataje because but they have listened to like those people who are really good at money. Nimekuwa nikisikiliza financially incorrect podcast. So like everyone you hear them, they say that like money is a spirit that you need to attract. Money is a spirit that you need to attract. Because I remember there was a woman who, she's now a billionaire in Kenya, but she was saying like how she grew up, like so zake nilikuwa na relate nazo mostly grow up, how mama yako anakuambia unavaa kiatu pia moja for the whole year. Unavaa the same school uniform, so you learn how to take care of, you know, all that. From that to savings to food, how you're given snacks. Unajua mimi nilikiwa primary school na high school. Sasa na primary school nilikuwa broker, like nilikuwa nauza vitu. So Mimi and Kikuyu and Mani, we love each other. I have some Muranga blood for my mom. So I would take mandazis to school and then I sell them. So she would say the same. But sasa in my case, mimi nilikuwa nakula pesa. Sikuwa na save. For her, yeye alikuwa ana save na anafanya kitu kingine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hata in the street temple unapata kuna god of money, god of there are gods, different gods.
Yeah.
So kusema hivyo ina make sense. Kuna god of money where they pray to god of money peke yake. I want this.
Umesema better just the bag to attract the bag.
And all this falls under your vibration.
Yeah. Because it's a matter of changing your attitude, your mentality, your belief system. Because tunakumbuka tukiwa wadogo tukiambiwa money is evil, money. Hey, mimi acha saiki tunasema. Wacha ni question shetani. The devil himself.
Kumbuka ile discussion ati debate which one is better. Watu wengine sana wanasema money, I'm sorry. You want to better. Papa ni yangu.
Ati support the motion you ona. Ati ukasema kaje?
Education is better than...
No, uko umetaka ni speaker. To Mr. Speaker sir. And to support the motion. Like
That
education.
goes. Education is
better than money.
It's better than... Hey,
Kwani mnadhania education alipanga ni kulikuwa wajinga na
Mazee,
ndio iko na teseka.
That was
education is
education
better than
speaking.
mine. Sasa kila mtu amesoma la.
Na walimu kwa leo kwa wanatuambianga. Siko na kujenga ni shida.
Wanacheka.
But mimi na to some extent
Matrix.
yeah, ni programming or
Programming.
tu. It's the same,
Hata
like
pia
you see,
program.
ni kama ya sahi my mom anaogopa acha elevator. Hii nyingine inaitwa ni escalator.
Escalator.
Anaogopa escalator, like she's never seen that and for her she still fears it. So atasema acha nipande ile kuliko hii. Like she's just and some even when I try like mom nitakushikilia mkono nataka unaogopa uzi yangu. She's like no. Natumia ile. Tunaenda which club? Sawa wewe pitia hapo mtaanza pitia. Okay.
Escalate. Ile kupanda ile.
Yes, daddy. Hey, bila pa.
Sasa that coming.
Hiyo ni sakazi liko level fulani.
Guys, be with us.
Hiyo sakazi liko. Acha hizo bro. We?
Yes,
Hiyo. Whether
ni ya kupanda, yes.
Muuliza kwa mkono.
Acha niulize swali fulani hapa. Ilikuwa tukue na hii discussion but tukairuka.
Yes. Kwa tu sawa. Sasa kuuliza si ujinga ni kuuliza.
Ilikuwa tuongee kuhusu mbona wanaume are expected to play the husband role in a relationship, yet the woman I play wifely duties
Can I
as a girlfriend.
Can I answer it in a stupid way first?
Yes. Yeah.
Ndo mlisema. So what you're doing is ni kama tunashindana. Because mwanaume ana withhold, hata mimi nataka kuwithhold. And that's like, sijui sasa nirudi kwa point yangu.
I think so.
Acha nirudi kwa statement yangu. Men who run the world? Okay, this is a man's.
According to Beyonce. So Beyonce anasema girl sama anasema. Okay, continue.
Now there is that aspect, because I believe when she sang that song, it came from the point of where I remember when you had this discussion of the man is the head of the house, but the woman helps in decision making and sort of.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I believe that song came from that context, or at least that's how I perceive it. So back to my point, men run the world. So you keep showing ladies that me being feminine is abusive, it's more of a joke to you, then I'll stop doing it and I'll start doing whatever is not a joke to you, which is, you guys have shown us it's withholding. It's until you show me, and that's why now that expectation comes. It's until you show me you're worthy of being a husband that I will have you in. It's until now you prove to me, like, mmetufikisha hapo sasa juu you guys, it's like you guys don't observe, but I don't blame you. Like, you're visual beings, not hata si emotional. Nyinyi ni hapa tu kwa macho, si ndani as much as, you know, that should be the case. But okay, basically this is what I'm trying to say. Wachini kuangalia tu nyash, and I'm so glad tumefika point. Yeah, yes, men are now tired of having the physical things. You're now looking for something much deeper. Whatever it is, whether it's brains, whether it's morals, whether it's being feminine, I'm so glad we have gotten to that point. But now you need to actually lead ladies, like some people, because together people, it's just a whole another conversation. You now need to start leading ladies on how to do that. Because we were having a discussion yesterday about why ladies, we have a lot of single ladies, and I just told that guy one thing. First, begin by defining what's your worth as a man. It's because it's from that you'll attract a woman who's, you know, who matches your worth. But ask me, what is your worth? Brian, what is your worth? Kavadi, what is your worth? Mimi sitaki mtu ajiko. Bilo, what is your worth? Alan, Kelvin, what is your worth? Now from that is now when you begin to have the conversation with a woman. Not with just any girl, it's a woman. Hapo ndo mnaanza kuongea. So the main reason why you're having that expectation is because one sisters, you keep saying, okay, you don't keep saying, I believe I'm the one who mentioned this. Your sisters failed at preparing you to be men. So now you're learning. Most of you are pushing yourself to make that choice of learning on how to be a man. And now in your own definition of being a man. So as you do that, you're creating your worth. So out of that worth is when you attract the kind of woman that, you know, matches your worth. Not the one you want, matches your worth.
Okay.
The same principle with discipline.
Yes.
The discipline that you put in to acquire a certain goal, hiyo ndo goal utapata. The kind of discipline, the kind of consistency that you put in, hiyo ndo goal utapata. If you do shitty, you'll get shitty goal. You do, you know, 100%, you get a good goal. This, like, they now call it the modern man, modern woman society. That is the society they're calling it right now. Where You do your part, I do mine, we come to 100. You do 50, I do 50, we come to 100. It's not you do 70, I do 30. And as much as Michelle Obama might tell you, Barack and I, yes, there are those times, but then you have to show the woman you're worth that, and vice versa. Because tushaonyeshana, clearly, one, we don't trust each other. We've already shown each other that, clearly. Physically, sexually, emotionally.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that.
I think maybe your question ilikuwa like mbona women don't expect hiyo nini?
They expect us to be
husbands.
but they won't be wives.
Yeah, exactly. Nancy anasema point ya like nowadays women wameamua ku withhold because wanaona men most of the time. Kuna some example ya men ati wakipata mtu anafanya all that hizo wifely duties wanaenda ku brag about it kama wanasema kwamba basically
and you don't do it in a very good way, honestly. Let me just say that. Because now you know the sad part is mmetoka to a point of gossiping, you're now pathetically gossiping. Like, it's so disgusting for a lady to have that. Yeah.
But I think maybe what I was trying to say is tunaishi today tunaishi in a modern society nowadays. I think modern in a way that relationships zimekuwa so much audible enough, both from women's side and from men's side. Mature people when you go in relationships for the purpose of looking for partners, for future nini, they know they're audible enough. Mtu atakuonyesha like if you're in a relationship with someone, let's say you, if the man ako audible enough anakwambia like it audible in the sense that anaongelea your future, anaongelea plans, like he keeps anakuinvolve kwa plans zake, that definitely inakuwa showing this person like he's trying to portray and try kuonyesha he sees a wife in you na ako ready to take you role ya kuwa the man. Una get? Sasa like if people, I'm talking about mature people, mature relationships where you're seeing someone because at the end of the day goal you need to end up together, maybe start a family or something. Yeah. So today's society, it's so wrong. I find it so wrong for women to expect men to like play your role, like you know. Now them they don't do the wife, like men to play the role of husbands, yet the women themselves how they portray kama wives. If you're in a relationship with someone when you're ana portray like he's ready to be the husband, mbona wewe usijiportray kama the
look at people who are older than us, look at what they're doing, and look at what they have normalized. Cheating is now what? I remember there's someone who said yesterday tukiwa kwa hiyo gathering in the office, marriage does not change anything. As in, it doesn't mean that you are caging the man or the woman, it's meant for having babies, satisfying the family, and you know, life moves on. So you see, now, assuming that is someone who's around the age bracket of 35 to 40, yeah, who's saying that. Mimi kama mwenye sijafika age bracket ndafikiria nini? Nitakuwa na harakati ya me even told them by the way. And you still wonder why I don't have a hurry in marriage. So listen. You're setting, that is the example they're setting out for us. So it means with every transition comes a sacrifice. And that's why I keep saying, I remember I said this in the very few first podcast that we did. This youth is like, Sister Kusoma, they're sacrificial, but we'll have to do the most because you're the ones experiencing like the most changes. So you'll have to step in for whatever you missed from your parents and whatever you're going to deal with. You don't know it, but at least you know where you're from. You have these 30, 35-year-old men who still, in their mind, they're still living in their times. So you need to like compensate for that. These men won't take care of their wives. You need to somehow find a way to help with that. Because at the end of the day, one, you're a man. Two, this woman is going to give birth to a child that will be married by either your son or your daughter, you know, like Watawana, they will mingle. So you need also to prepare them for that. But the problem we have as Africans is, you know, as watu wakubwa, one, we are very poor at admitting mistakes. Two, we use our mouths. We don't write down. We don't, we don't. Basically, how we keep store of our data is very poor. And I remember when Bien said that, like, we need to change that. At least now we're doing podcasts. Now we are trying to write books, and that is good, but that is not enough. We need to do more. We need to be the one to bear with the pain of molding not just me and my child, but molding even that child mwenye babake aliona ni vizuri atoroke aende majuu atafute bibi mwingine. It's upon us. It's upon us. Yes. Yes.
I think we should acknowledge that it's a societal thing.
Yes, it is.
When we start, for example, you start saying it is this gender, it is that gender, then we're not solving anything. We are adding salt into the battle. Because when I blame the other gender will be defensive.
Yes.
And the other gender will try to attack my gender, or me attacking their gender.
And that's why we are having the withholding.
Yeah. So when you find this society has failed us as a human race. Society has failed us that we are no longer raising men, we are raising boys to be all boys.
And
women to lose their value.
It's true.
Women tend to believe that sex sells. Yes, it sells, but
It depends na contract.
because the number of people on OnlyFans in this generation is way too crazy that they see it's their body. Yes, it's your body. It's you have the right to do anything with your body, yes. But when you do that, what is it that you are fighting for? As a lady, what kind of respect are you gaining from all these men having sex with you, giving you money? Boys faking their lives in order to impress these women. It's a broken society that is we're a generation where our parents raised us with bitterness, and we're not learning from that. We are taking the bitterness and sharing into the next generation. That's why there are many single women, there are many broken families, because no one is ready to take accountability and say that it's time for us to change, it's time for us to do something about it. Because angalia, the prostitution industry, who are buying from them? Men.
What's a
Women.
no.
Because if I want to change the society, why not stop buying? They lack a place to sell. They lack a place to sell. They search on other ways of gaining income.
Unajua walituza na equilibrium. Walituza na equilibrium. Like it's easier for you to buy than to malizia. It's easier to
supply and demand.
Okay.
Yeah, so exactly anasema cut the
Supply. Increase the demand.
The demand will
demand. People will start looking for other ways of.
no, it won't work.
Is it like
It can work.
Okay, sasa nyinyi
It can work.
hapa tunaongelea
If
commodity.
you cut supply,
Kama sex kama commodity.
demand will increase.
If you can supply, demand will increase. Alafu watapata hiyo.
What can happen? Okay, if
You look for ways to get.
if you want your analogy to work, you increase the supply.
So the
That's
demand
why-
will also.
That's why-
Increase demand, okay.
That's why I encourage-
You can increase supply demand.
That's why I encourage people to have awareness, have knowledge.
Yeah, I think
Create awareness.
that is what is happening currently.
Create
There's high supply.
Very high supply that
demand may reduce.
that unapata men vile Nancy anasema, we despise women because we look at them as sex.
Because the supply is too high.
Exactly. So
And the season
ukiingia IG, ukiingia any social media platform, in a man's phone, angalia the number of followers, the number of followings as are women. Why? Because that's what we see, that's what we are being fed every morning, every day. Sex. We despise women. We see them as sex objects.
That makes sense.
It sells, Jakarta, but it is breaking a society. That's why, I remember together the conversation, the knowledge of God, if it falls in the wrong hands.
becomes a weapon.
Remember when sex was only meant for marriage. Sasa hivi ukisikia msee anasema sex for marriage, yoni.
What are you saying?
What is Stone Age?
What are you
When
saying?
mjinga, when
I think there's a way we look at things,
Perception.
which I think it's okay. We are looking it in a bad way because we don't see the bigger picture.
Exactly.
I say, for example, deforestation. Yeah. At some point, you can say it causes global warming, but look at the advantages.
Let me ask you. Before we as the human race had that chance to do that, nature used to do it by itself. But we're taking. I remember the point we were saying we were playing God. So we see that nature, at a specific times, we do it by ourselves. Nature used to do that by itself. But sasa sisi
Let's see for
tunaingia hapo.
I need okay, I need a few advantages of deforestation.
Let's say, for example, yeah, with the technology that we have right now, yeah, if there was no deforestation, we wouldn't be having the technology we have right now.
Huh?
Yeah.
How?
Assume there's no deforestation, yeah? You remember how Kenya was before deforestation and stuff?
Yes.
Where would the carrot go to?
That's on a technological point of view. From a natural point of view, look at the level of oxygen in the globe. It happens because of what? Deforestation.
You got a carbon one.
Aya.
Yeah.
Angalia the ground itself. The ground itself.
What's
It becomes
making
more.
you get to that?
It
Because
becomes
there's
more.
more technology such as cars, roads, more. So,
Technological.
And it's
but
resulting.
Yeah.
without those things, we wouldn't be here with the way we are.
Kuna two sides of
With the
it.
deforestation, other things come up.
I agree.
Yeah. In a bigger picture, the earth is evolving. Assume there's no human, there would be many trees and stuff. Man, it could have cost something.
Nature used to take care of the
Yeah.
planet by itself.
Maybe too many, like there were two floods because there's too much rain. Man, maybe the earth would be
I don't
90% water.
I don't
Or
agree.
like there would be something that would happen. Again,
Kuna two sides of a coin.
yeah,
You know why?
Janakwambia,
If you know,
we are on that one side. One, we're on one side.
There are two sides.
The other side is what I'm trying to insinuate. One, that side that we don't know. There would be something. You get? Let's assume there are two roads, yeah? If you go this side, there's something that will happen, right? There's a place you'll fall into. If you go this side, there's also a destination to it. You get? So you can never know the other side. If
So what you go around there?
Two sides.
yeah. So I'm trying to say, the other side of the coin wouldn't be better.
let me ask you.
It would have its own disadvantages.
Let me ask you this question. If you see what the 1% is doing, the 1% is trying to depopulate the world.
Africa.
Do you think it's their role to do that?
Yeah,
Is
not-
it their
Is
role?
that their role?
It's their role.
It's not their role.
Who gave them that role?
How,
You
do
can-
it,
you can balance.
how does it become their role? Without them, there would be a way. The art would find a way to do the same thing.
Why not let the art do that for itself?
The art is doing that through them. They're just sources like any other thing. They're just elements like wind or anything else. We are part of the art.
What of the
You get the point? You are part of the system.
Anyway,
See, we are part of the system. There was this thing that was saying there's something called bacteria. Yeah? It is not known for good, for anything good, right? But to reduce, to bacteria size, to be sure there's no bacteria totally at all, we all die.
we all die. Yeah, I agree.
Getting that point? However much that thing is bad,
Circle of life.
Still good.
still good.
Two sides.
Circle of life. Anyway,
What is the other side of the Ukraine war that is ongoing?
Look at it.
money?
Okay. I cannot say right now that this is the good side of it, okay? But there's a good side to it.
I can
Let
watch-
me give you
I
an
can
example,
tweet
yeah?
this.
Let me give you an example. The good side of World War II, yeah? Not 9/11, I'm saying 9/11, World War II, yeah? Look at it this way. For World War II, there were several people who gained from it. First people are BMW, second people Defender, third people Volkswagen, and Chanel. Chanel, the bag brand, yeah, the popular brand.
Yeah.
These are the people that benefit from the war. BMW used to make planes, yeah. It started as making planes for Germans. That's how it grew. That's how it got the funding for starting a car. So VW, they were making cars specifically for Hitler, for the war. Same as Defender. You get the point? Chanel used to make clothes during the war, but she was somewhere or border, yeah, between the border of the war, yeah. So the only way she could thrive and continue with the business, like Corona business, they die after time of Corona, I get. So she had a business before the World War. But when it happened, it would have fallen. But she decided to collaborate with the enemies so that her business could go on. So that is the dark side of Chanel. But that is what kept the business. That's what funded the business. And that is what it is right now. From a bad thing, but there's the dark side to Mercedes and every other thing.
Yes.
Inasemanga, actually I think ni Judges 14:14. Inasemanga, out of the strong came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet, and out of the eater came something to eat. Tafakari about.
Yeah. There's a quote I placed on my status the other day where they say, love is brightest in the dark.
It has to.
Ponder above.
It has to.
I was to ask a question based on that, but because of time, I don't know if I'm allowed. Director, I'm allowed. The question is, what is love?
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Oh, God.
No more.
Me, I can't
Kumbe
relate.
iko na country song vocals.
Guys, save me, please.
Nakwanga itawaje?
Msanii.
I'm coming home.
Oh, no.
Home where I belong.
Hadi leo director afanye ambaye chains.
Oh, I'll come, yeah.
Hadi director afanye chains na bwana
Two chains.
Lolo.
Ah,
Jiba
Yeah,
Majag.
wiring, just contact the number at the comment section there. Country song musics. Mimi pale. Anyway, what is love? What is love? Based on all that we've discussed. What is love? My friends, what do you know about love?
Love is fucked up.
Who hurt you?
Brian said,
Mlete maji huyu kabla ajibu. Akiendelea kujibu hivi.
Actually, my definition of love is very weird. At times nasemaga, okay, mimi na defining love depending on the situation. You time kunaweza kuja upate kuuliza what's love, I'm like, love is just like 4 letters that exist kwa dictionary peke yake. So itegemea na time na situation. But it's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
For then I knew.
Reverend, my dearest.
You're here.
What is
What
love?
is love? Okay, nataka nianze ku recite poem hapa sasa.
No, no.
Point.
Keep it short. Keep it short.
Kijuju, naomba kijuju.
I'm on best stop everywhere.
Nimemedi. But endelea.
Oh,
What is
I think for me, what I believe love is allowing a strange or, let me not say strange, but allowing a new soul to touch yours, to allow a new soul to touch the untouched parts. Basically, the vulnerabilities, the vulnerable parts that you hide from everyone from. At least for me, that's what love is. Yeah, remember kijuju, so I'll go deep.
Peace. Mic drop.
Mapenzi ni nini kwa?
penzi nini?
Love is a feeling, bana.
Too much get neno penzi.
And then we go away.
Daktari wa mapenzi. Dr. Love. Love is a feeling that is expressed mazee through our emotions.
Ala.
Yep.
Knuckles.
Wewe acha kusema.
Unajua mambo ndio ndio okay sawa.
Yes, do you know what is love to you?
Love to me, love is a choice.
Yeah. Love you.
A choice.
Choice.
Completely agree.
Love is a choice.
Cameraman, love kwa kwa.
Camera, what is love?
Okay.
Love for my streets.
Okay.
Hey, usianze poem. Ndio uanza okay. Hey.
Okay. Here. Love is a choice, man.
Chaguo. Kuna di chaguo la moyo.
I don't know. Okay. For me, I believe. What is the definition of magic?
Jibu swali.
Wacha parables.
Msee, just not the question.
Jibu swali. Oh, just a swali. Jibu swali.
So,
Unasikia vile tumeenda swiftly. Acha na parables.
Okay, that is whereby Naz explained this stuff. One, for me, I believe love is magic.
Magic.
And
Oh,
People have
people have different
magics.
Is it
beliefs
how?
in magic, man.
Is it
Like I could tell you, I don't believe in magic.
Is it magic in context of ile definition alikuwa anasema? Ile ya kujitrick.
Ndio kujifanya.
Yeah, it's still magic. Whatever you understand the magic is. The characteristics of magic
Yeah.
are the characteristics of love. There are people who believe in magic. There are people who don't believe in magic. There are people who like magic is
Can I cut you short?
Yeah.
I have a problem with that belief.
Yeah.
I have a problem
That
with
is
belief.
exactly what I mean. I know what you're trying to say. Believe. By you believing, it means you don't know what it is in the first place. You are not sure of it. So, still same has to love. You are never believing what it is. That's why utapata msee anajidate, because kila mtu ako na different belief in the same thing.
That's your definition of love.
Someone believes in magic, someone does not believe in magic. You get people where mtu mwenye believe in magic believe in magic at all. And you get someone mwenye believe in magic ako strong into it. Yeah? The same to love. There's some people who believe in it strongly, and some people who don't. It's not something you can say like specifically to me this is say that you believe or you don't.
I think generally love
And
is
it's something that doesn't exist. Yeah? You can be tricked.
Very nice.
That's why magic can be tricked.
Cameraman.
What's your definition
Cameraman
of love?
2. Kelvin with an L for love and laughter.
For love and love.
Basically, all what you say is summarized in 2 letters, 2 words. 3 words. Understanding of self. He said magic, love is a choice. So you have to
Excuse
make,
me.
for you to know what a choice is, you must know what exactly are you choosing.
Exactly.
For him to say about magic and you be to know what magic is, you have to
How
know you yourself
yourself.
what magic is. It trickles down to that understanding of self. Because until you understand self,
Nice.
you'll
Like
never
an
be
oil.
able to
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Because like a child,
Amazing.
like a child,
Ati
you are
unakumbuka
taught
mzinga gani?
ABCD. Yeah? You are
Unakumbuka
taught
mzinga gani?
na nyuki.
Okay,
As a child, you are taught ABCD for you to be able to create a boy, a girl, a car, an apple. Rarely did the teacher come and be a boy without telling you ABCD. So you had to understand the initials, which the initials is all about self.
By the
That's
way,
what I believe about.
ngoja. Unajua what we have defined love is, we've defined a specific kind of love. The romantic kind of love.
No.
No.
Maybe
I
it's
say
not for me.
understanding self, which now defines if it's romantic. I need first of all to understand who I am. If it's love, when you
Agape love.
I love family, you need to understand what's your definition of a family, you yourself. If it's love for cars, you can't go love me, says he loves, he's a Mercedes Benz, I'm a Beamer guy. So he has his own definition as to why he stands for Mercedes Benz and not Beamer, you see? That's why nikimuuliza, why do you love Beamer, not ataniambia according to him, ataniambia general term of Beamer, of Mercedes Benz. You have the self part.
Basically, nakumbuka tukisema templates. Hata ukienda kwa in the romantic essence, ukienda kwa relationship, template yako inakuanga how you saw your family loving you and your dad showing your mom
love.
now. Hiyo template yako, wachana na hiyo ya wazazi wako, yako ndo utatumia kwa wenyewe, like outside. For him it's the car, the Mercedes Benz. For him, he knows why. There's that car template inside you yenye itafanya uchague Beamer over BMW over Beamer. When it comes to cars, itafanya uchague laptop ya HP over Mac or whatever.
Understanding of self.
Yeah.
Android people. Na iPhone.
Uncalled for.
By the way, we are back.
Samsung yangu tende.
Come on, you don't Travis.
Uncalled for. Hey, bro, madam.
Listen, because
Ndio Samsung yangu tende.
Kuna joke nilionaga vile inasema, ati jamaa anamwambia, why did you not pick up your Android? Jamaa anamuuliza, was the Android part necessary?
I think we're all back to Androids.
Yeah.
Last, we're all back to Android. Unfortunately, I'm using an Android. But anyway, because of time.
na money kidogo.
How's the struggle?
Welcome
Welcome
I'm
back.
struggling.
Welcome back home.
And after apps on a comedy play top list. Ati una swipe from you. See from you.
Usitumie seconds zako JK.
Acha ganga. Acha niko drink hapa.
There's a luo.
God of vengeance.
Yeah, from your mouth to God's ears.
Anyway, a moment of silence by the kuna swali kufa manze.
Watu wanadeding kila siku.
No, this tragic accident ya jana. Ya basi.
Haukuiona na watu.
Jana
Si
niko.
ni-
They turned
Nataka.
basi nili nini and then it exploded into flame.
Oh.
Moment of silence dakika sekunde.
That's most rest in peace.
Yeah. Sorry.
Mwandito.
It's a wrap, Kambo. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and
Subscribe.
comment.
Comment.
Unasema nini?
Hey.
Like, share. Unasema subscribe. Okay,
Hey,
fanya
sema.
hizo zote tu.
Na tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Adios.
Subscribe.
Adios.
Muchachos.
Muchachos.